Greetings RC fans, Sharky here and welcome back to Sharky's Garage. Now, before we get into the meat and potatoes of today's video, which I'm sure you know by the thumbnail by now, I am going to talk about E.A.S.T. So, E.A.S.T is the East Anglian Scale Trail, sponsored by Small and Sound, G-Speed, Appliance Electronics, RCMCHP, which is RC Mental Health Awareness, Tomley RC and GCRC, Gareth Curtis Radio Control. It is June the 26th from 9:30 till 5 PM at Tixover Quarry near Stamford. It's a 70-acre disused sandstone quarry. Okay. Get your tickets. Let me hold this on the screen. Okay, it's https E.A.S.T crawl or use the QR code. I don't know whether you can do it off the screen. So it's a gated woodland trail, massive rock garden, classes 1, 2 and 3 competitions as per the GCRC competition rules. Food and beverages available. And we're going to be raising money for For Men to Talk, which is a mental health charity specifically for men. More information can be found on Facebook at facebook.com groups E.A.S.T crawl. So, getting that over and done with. Now for the big reveal. Shall we? Shall we? Shall we? Before we do that, don't forget to do the usual things. Like, comment and subscribe. So here we go. This is what we're talking about today, which is the brand new SG1605. And this is the Pro version. Okay. If you look on the bottom here, you can see you've got the 1606 Pro. So you've got the 1605, which has the full-on mini body. And you've got the 1606, which has the mini pickup body with the nice spoiler on the back for downforce. This is the Pro version, which is the brushless version. Okay, it looks gorgeous. And I will open the box in a moment. I ordered this from Asia RC Depot. So my thanks go out to Liam, Edward and the team over there. It is a platform that we are well aware of, as I'll show in a few moments. I was half tempted to get the full-on mini, but everybody knows from Little Blue and from the Brawn Class 1 build how I like a spoiler on the back, and that's kind of become a thing. So, we're going to get this box open in a second and show you all of that. These things are awesomely well packaged. Now, a couple of things. This cost £76.31, including the carriage. I ordered it on the 23rd of May 2022 and it arrived on the 1st of June. So it's literally 8 days, and it was ordered late at night, so I don't think it was dispatched until the 24th, which to come all the way from Asia I thought was pretty good going. Obviously these guys, Asia RC Depot, are linked with WPL, so they put me in some stickers, so thanks for that, and I'll make use of those. Now, some of you are aware of this, which is my other SG1604. This is the replacement body because I rolled it at the skate park and I think we've misplaced one of the things, but I'm going to keep that to one side because this is the brushed version. I also bought one of these UDIRC brushless sets to put in here, but I haven't got round to it. It was something I talked about doing. So when this one came up and it's already brushless off the bat, I thought, do you know what? That's the way to go. Obviously, the brushed ones are cheaper. If you talk to Phil at Tomley RC, he says, depending on what you're doing, is which one is going to be better. He thinks that for bashing around, the brushed version is better. For speed runs, the brushless might be better. So it's interesting on that. Now, these 1/16 scale, I believe, are all on the same platform. We'll get it broken out in a moment. Got a very nice thing here talking about the products. You can see there the 1603, which has like the Hoonigan body. I haven't bought one of those yet, but we might get one of those in the future. I don't like how this new phone gives me times me out when I'm recording part way through. So yeah, just giving you a quick flick through here. Shows you all the bits with the wheel nuts and all of that. You can see here the 1603 body, the 1604, which is the one I've got there, the 1605, and this one, which is the 1606. Okay, and all the extra parts are all available, so that's all in there. The battery in this, which I have pulled out and already stuck on charge, is 7.4 volt, 1200 milliamp hour, Lipo, not lithium ion. Okay, we'll pull the battery out of the other one to see whether that is a Lipo or whether that was a lithium ion. I'm going to pause the video now and I'm going to pull the thing out of the packaging. Right, so here we go. I love these silver wheels. I think the silver wheels look much nicer than the white ones. And I think this is the only one that has the silver wheel option. Spoiler on the back here is hard plastic. Okay, the body pins on it are all tilted up. So I'll pull those four off. And front end looks amazing. Hopefully that's showing up. I think it's still got the same halo light system on it. Okay. Now, interesting factoid. Although this says it's a 1/16 scale, because the Mini is actually quite short, okay, that distance, front to back there, is 25 centimetres. The actual Mini, according to the Mini thingy here, the full length of the body, which is the Z measurement, okay, from the actual real one, is 130.2 or 31.3 meters. Sorry, not 31, 3.31 meters. So 3.31, and this one we reckoned, because I've not had this out and gone over it, this is the true first unboxing, is 25. Let me just pause it and do some maths. So, according to that, 331 centimetres, so 3 meters 31, compared to the 25 centimetres this is 13.24, so it's almost 1/12 scale, which I think is pretty cool. Okay, let's have a look on the underside. Okay, just to compare, this is the battery out of the 1604, which you can see is a lithium ion, and this is the one that is out of the 1606, which is a Lipo. So brushless on Lipo, other one on lithium ion. Right, let's have a look at the chassis. And you can see the difference between the types of tyre compound. This is more of a road compound setup, which is more of the off-road compound. You can see that this one's got a full foam front end on it. This one hasn't, to sit behind that. It's got shorter spring dampers than this one. This one's got way more travel than this one, although it seems to be on very similar, and also it looks like it's, or it could be the same ones, just it's sitting lower. So I don't know whether that's different sort of turnbuckles. You can see here you've got the brushed motor. It's got the 5-lead setup for the servo, okay, which links in. This one has got a 3-lead servo, which is good, which means that you can then replace that and upgrade that. And you've got the wonderful little motor there, the brushless motor. If we look at the rear end, let me just unplug this, because then I can take the body out of the way. We can look at the back end. This is like the 1602 with the rear light. Okay. And again, it seems to have a slightly wider stance on the rear end than that one, but it is essentially the same floor plan. This one has got more travel, because if you look at where the suspension arms are connected, on this is higher up, and on that one it's much lower down to give it much lower, which means I'm wondering, no, they are the same floor plan. Oh, look at all of that tipped out of the other one, because you can see where I was running it last time. Right, so looking then side by side, on this one has got the brushed motor in the system, the older system. This has got the new brushless in it. Okay. Now, interestingly enough, so looking at a direct comparison here, because IRC also do these, but they've recently done the other versions, because they both started off with the two same similar looking ones, and then UDIC did the Ford Focus rally car, they did the Lancia Delta Integrale, they've done the Volkswagen Beetle and the Porsche. So I'm wondering whether we can get all the bodies, because interchanging the bodies should be fun. But they also did this brushless upgrade kit, okay, which I have here, which switches you over onto a 3-lead servo, and that are very much the same. So that leads me to believe that this motor here is exactly the same as that, and they are saying that this is a 3900 brushless. I don't know what it says on the box. Give me 1 second. Right, I've just had a quick look through and I can't see anywhere where it actually says what the KV of these motors are, apart from the photo on the front of this box here, which I don't know whether any of you can read, but it just says on there 3900 kV 4-pole. So guessing it's 3900, that those are the same. We are going to power this up and run this in a few minutes, and I'm going to take it outside and give it a burn and see how it runs. I'm really looking forward to that. Let me know in the comments section what you think of this thing. I love these wheels. What else do you get in the pack? So obviously you've got the Lipo battery. You have got in here, he says opening it up. As per usual, my unboxings are quite long form. You have got your toolkit, which has a spare steering bar, spare pins, which are the bent up ones, one of which I'm stealing to put in the other car for the battery tray, because that will make it so much easier. You've got a little Allen key in there, you've got a nice little screwdriver. I really like these chargers. Although I use a full balance lead charger, the fact that this is a balance lead USB with full indicators on here, as opposed to just the really cheap nasty ones that I've seen from other manufacturers, I really quite like that. And we have a set of drift tyres. which look to be exactly the same as the drift tyres off of the other one. So your controller, we need to put batteries in. Quite nice. I can reach for one-handed driving. Got the controls there. Channel 3, channel 4, which I think is the speeds. I need to look into that, on and off. We've got steering reverse, throttle reverse, E.A.S.T to turn the gyro up and down, steering trim, and steering direction. So we haven't got a throttle trim on there, which might be on that there for the 3 settings there, but I don't know. That might just be the lights, and that may be not used. I need to have a look into that and see what that is. Right, let's put this thing together. Let's get it to go to give it a run, and let's have a look at it on the tabletop here before we put it on the floor and run it around. So just a couple of quick things here. It's saying this is a 2435 brushless motor. Okay, and obviously it's a 380 brushed, so it may be different from the UDIRC. Okay, as far as the controllers are concerned, channel 3, just here, is a push button which changes the light modes, off, outer ring, red lights and all of them. And channel 4 up here is your speed, so slow, medium and fast. Okay, so make sure you need 4 AA batteries into the bottom, and then we will get this fired up. So just to power this up, make sure you always power up your transmitter first. That's flashing, ready to bind. And you heard that, and we come with the lights on. So I've turned the lights off to save battery. So that's all done and bound. Little tip with this, I always, and I don't know why, but I always put the body pins from the inside to the outside, like so, because they're less likely to get caught and knocked off if you're doing stuff. And also, when they're ones like the ones at the back here, I always put them from the front to the back. Again, just trying to make sure that it's not hanging. So here we go. Right, all the batteries are in. Steering. Might need a little bit of trimming up on that. I've got it on slow mode at the minute. That's on slow, medium, and fast. I'm going to run it on slow to start off with. We'll now transfer to the bathroom, to the kitchen floor for a little bit, and then we'll take it outside. Right, let's see how this looks. And that's on low speed, folks. Right, let's try it on medium. And this is with the grip tyres. Let's try it on full speed. This is not on drift tyres, this is on the grip tyres. Oh. Bit of a handful. Right, before I do any damage, let's have a look at the light functions. So we've got the whites and the rings, and then we've got the reds. Let me pause this and bring it closer so you can see. Right, so those are the reds and whites, off, whites on their own, white and red, and then the demon eyes. So it's quite a cool little feature. Right, let's take it outside. Right, we've got it outside. We're going to give it a run and we'll see how this goes. It's on low speed at the minute. I don't know if you caught that when I came off throttle. Let's try that again. It's going to switch ends quite easily. Let's see. Let's turning the active right off, because I think that's what's causing it to. And that literally was straight lining it, because I basically booted it full out. Coming straight towards us. So we can't do the usual tests with this because of it's not going to crawl, because it's not a crawler. But let's see if we can get it out and see if we can get some jumps out of this thing. See how it does. Right. Oh. Looks like we've got something stuck. Let's have a pause and have a look. Just so you know, one of the thing had just gone over a little bit over the thingy there and got stuck, so that's something to watch. This obviously not that kind of jumpy basher, but we'll give it another go. Let's see if I can do it from this direction. Yeah, same thing's happened there on the landing. So if you look under here, you see that that's got caught on suspension and thingy there. So I would advise you, do not jump this thing. Okay? And at the minute we're just running it. Oh, we are running it on full power. That's why. Right, let's turn it down to. A lot more controllable. This is just on the lowest speed setting. I wonder whether the guys at the E.A.S.T will let me run this on their carpet. Oh, my useless driving as per usual. So this thing is really fun, really quick. I'm sure when Tom RC gets his hands on it, he will, on one of these, he will speed run it. Okay, and speed run it on all 3 speed settings. But one of these times I will actually catch this on the jump. Right, I'm going to pause and set up the camera and try and get this on the jump. 1 second. Right, I'm going to try and get this to jump, so I'm not going to focus on the filming, I'm going to focus on the driving. And it's done that thing again with the steering arm. Just need to flick it over and it's right, let's pause it there. Hopefully you've got some good jumps in there. I won't see until I get onto the editing about that. Thanks very much for watching. That's it for today, and I'll catch you all again next time. If you are into crawlers, don't forget to sign up for E.A.S.T, and hopefully I'll see you all there on the day. Bye.